We're back on the pool deck. Next thing you want to do is you want to check and make sure that your vacuum is actually pulling well from the deck to make sure you have no clogs in your line, and that it isn't accidentally pulling from somewhere else. Now, in order to check this, you're going to take your hose out from the wall and put pressure down with this flap. Pull the hose out. Make sure this flap is not going to close on you, because if it closes, you will not be able to get back open without having to turn the pump off and back on. Put one finger over the hole to make sure that it's pulling well. Okay? You'll kind of get a feel for your facility, how well it can pull through the vacuum. Every facility is a little bit different, but in general, you want to make sure this flap does not close, and once you ensure that it's pulling really well, you just put the hose back in. Do not put your whole hand over the hole, because you'll interrupt the amount of water flow that's going to the pump room. You could cause the pump to lose prime, or you could potentially get your hand stuck on here. It's highly unlikely, considering the size of this, that you wouldn't be able to pull your hand off. Never had an issue with it, but still, for safety, you don't want to hurt yourself. So you put the hose back on the end, and then you test an area where you see debris inside the pool. You go over it and make sure that you're actually able to pick it up. Typically, if you have pressure from the hose, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to move your vacuum head than it normally would be. Now, if you have large pieces of debris inside the pool, it makes it a lot easier if you come back on it with this type of vacuum setup, as opposed to going forward on it. If you come back on it, you can get the debris off the bottom a lot easier, especially for large leaves and other types of debris or mulch or something that might get stuck inside the pool. Things like rocks and gumballs, you do not want to vacuum them up with an inline vacuum system. You definitely want to make sure that you get those out with the net.